Most lawyers think they are in the business of law. But if you run a small or mid-sized firm, you're actually not. You're actually in the business of attention. Because if no one knows you exist, you don't actually get to help anyone. And the single biggest mistake I see lawyers make when trying to gain new clients is they try to market to everyone. Instead of trying to win over everyone, it's time for you to start building influence with the right people. I'm Jeff Hampton, the owner of YouTube Rainmakers and the owner of 2 law firms that have grown multiple 7 figures through the power of YouTube and some of these exact same marketing strategies I'm going to share with you here today. Today, I'm going to show you why most law firm marketing falls flat and how you can replace it with a framework that not only wins over clients and makes you more money, but it compounds over time. So here's the problem. Most lawyers treat marketing like a volume game. They say yes to every type of client. They try to rank for any and every type of case. One week it's divorce, the next week it's DUI, then the next week it's a landlord dispute. But here's the truth. When you try to market to everyone, your message resonates with no one. I've been there. It's exhausting, it's expensive, and it does not scale. So how do we solve this problem? Step number 1, you build credibility and attention with proof, not promises. Now I'm going to be frank with you. Nothing drives me crazier than to see some of the immature, very low-level marketing that I see out in the legal landscape. I mean, some of these lawyer marketing companies that are out there, they'll come up with slogans and logos and branding that they expect lawyers to be able to pull off and make money. And quite frankly, it's embarrassing. They say things like, "We fight for justice. We treat you like a family. We care about your results." Do these sound familiar to you? And I want you to notice what they are. They're all promises. And here's a general rule in marketing. Promises, they're very weak. What wins is proof. Proof in marketing is actually king. I wish I had a nickel for every time I've had to tell an attorney that proof always beats promises, every single time. And what do we mean by proof? What about client testimonials? What about specific wins in court, case results, video testimonials, 5-star Google reviews? For example, I worked with an immigration lawyer and I encouraged them, please go to your website and take off "We fight for your future." Don't say that anymore. Instead, replace it with 3 video testimonials of a client you had that you were able to help secure their green card. Think about that for a minute. If they came to you and they were able to secure a green card when they couldn't find a solution anywhere else, nothing beats any promise you would ever say. You could never say a promise that would compete with that proof. Step number 2. Get very, very specific about your marketing message. Big firms, they compete with big budgets. You are going to compete by your clarity and specificity about exactly what solution you're going to provide. For example, if your website right now already says, "We handle immigration law, family law, personal injury, and criminal defense," I hate to tell you, you've already lost. You can't be a category leader if you don't pick a category. Be the trusted lawyer. Your goal should be to be the most trusted lawyer in one specific area of the market. Not just criminal defense, but federal white-collar defense for executives. Not just estate planning, but estate planning for entrepreneurs over 50. Narrow the field, increase your trust, and increase the premium you're able to charge for services, and now you can specifically curate a marketing message that speaks the language of that particular customer. Now I want to pause for a moment and ask you a question. Are you doing everything you can to generate more leads for your law firm, but you're frustrated? Maybe you've been spending tens of thousands of dollars on Google ads, pay-per-click ads, local service ads. Maybe you've tried everything you know to do, but you feel like you can never establish a consistent lead source to help grow your law firm. I want to introduce you to YouTube Rainmakers. I'm the owner and founder of YouTube Rainmakers, and I did it for one simple reason. Back in 2020, I was trying to grow my law firms, 2 separate law firms, and I struggled the same way you did until I finally discovered the power of YouTube. Through the power of creating long-form organic content videos, I am now able to scale 2 of my law firms to multiple 7 figures, and I routinely get over 250 local calls per month, and I don't pay $1 in ad spend. I want to give you the opportunity to learn how you can grow your law firm. You say, "Jeff, this won't work for me." Well, take a look at Solano Law. She actually started her channel with us just a few months ago, and in 60 days, she 1000x'd her channel. She literally literally not only increased her subscribers, her watch time, but more importantly, she signed up dozens of new clients because she began to learn the power of YouTube, and she's now using it to enhance all of her other marketing. What if you're not an immigration lawyer? What about asset protection or estate planning? Ali Talai with Talai Law. We not only have increased more than 3x the size of his YouTube channel, but more importantly, he is now using his YouTube videos on all of his other marketing to bring people into his webinars, to sign up multiple new clients that he would have never received otherwise, and he's just getting started. So I want to invite you. This is your opportunity to click on the link down in the description below, schedule a meeting with us, check out exactly how this will work for you. I promise you, it's the future of not only law firm growth, but SEO, it's dying. What used to be search engine optimization is now search everywhere optimization, and YouTube is on the cutting edge of all of it. So I can explain all of it to you. If you'll schedule a consultation, I want to encourage you, click on the link down in the description below, and I look forward to talking to you. Step number 3, turn your attention into influence. Here's the harsh truth in marketing. Just because people see you does not mean you have influence. Someone seeing your face doesn't mean that they trust you. I have personally known TikTokers with more than 5 million views on a video and maybe millions of followers that can't figure out any way to sell a $49 product. How is this possible? Because they never built authority. And this is the #1 mistake I see lawyers make when they jump into social media. They think creating any content that gets views is good for their business. There is nothing further from the truth. I've literally seen people create chicken parmesan. They've literally come out and created chicken parmesan content, going around their city trying to decide which place is the best place to eat chicken parmesan in their city, and not a single soul hired them. I don't care if they got 10 million views about chicken parmesan, not all views are monetizable views. What's most important in marketing is that you're receiving views that lead to monetization so that you can close new clients. So you're not just collecting eyeballs, you're actually looking to build trust. That means your content needs to do 2 specific things. Number 1, you must educate clearly, simply, and without all the legal jargon. Number 2, you need a clear call to action. One of the most important things you can do when you create content is to be very clear with the viewer that you provide a solution to their problem and how they can reach you. For example, we worked with an estate planning attorney in Texas where we created a video that said 5 mistakes that can destroy your family inheritance in Texas. She broke it down with no fluff, clear, straight to the point, good law, and then she ended the entire video by saying if you live in the Texas area and you'd like to learn more about how to make sure and protect your family inheritance, check the link down in the description below, and I'm happy to provide you a free consultation. That's not just attention, that's influence. So you say, okay, Jeff, give me some examples of how this specifically could work. Let's say that you're a personal injury attorney in Dallas and you're tired of running these generic car crash ads. Instead, you could create a hyper-local YouTube video optimized for local search on YouTube that says something like this, quote, how we won a $1 million settlement for a Dallas client without going to court. Instant trust. It creates curiosity, and more importantly, it provides a case study to show proof and not just promises. Now, if you're serious about growth, I want you to check out the link down in the description below, where I'll provide you an in-depth guide of exactly how you can start creating YouTube content that will not only grow your channel and your influence, but more importantly, it will result in phone calls coming into your office, and the next thing you know, you'll be signing up dozens of clients. Check out the link down in the description below, and we're happy to provide you a free consultation. So stop trying to be everyone's lawyer and start being a lawyer to someone specific that makes you more money. So number 1, replace those promises you keep making in your marketing with some actual proof. Number 2, get very specific about your message and talk the language of your actual dream customer and try to stop being everything to everyone. And then finally, turn your attention into actual trust. Don't just waste it. This is how you win against firms 10 times your size. So now that we've learned what not to do when competing against big firms, what if I told you it's possible to start creating video content that within a very short period of time could potentially double the revenue of your law firm? Check out this next video where I break down the exact blueprint of how to double your law firm revenue through the power of YouTube. See you over there.